What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Holbert Sports channel. Today I'm making a video. I'm gonna do my power rankings for the NFL season. I just want a little disclaimer that I'm not an expert. I'm just stating my opinions about how I think the season's gonna go, and I don't know everything that's happening because I can't keep up with it right now. But I'm gonna try my best. So let's go ahead and start this off. I'm gonna start from 32 and go down to one. So I think the worst team in the league, power rankings, number 32, is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. I think we all expect it to not be good for the Cardinals this year. We don't know when Kyler's coming back, and this team doesn't really have a lot of star power. It lacks in a lot of positions. Like in my mind right now, the only people I could think of on the team is like Buda Baker and is he still on the? I'm so out of it right now. And Hollywood Brown, I think. No, maybe. I don't even know. But like they're gonna start like Clayton Tune or like Joshua Dobbs because as of today, I'm pretty sure they just waived Colt McCoy. So I don't really know what's gonna happen there. I think that was pretty easy. 31 for me is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, I just don't think Baker Mayfield's gonna get them anywhere this year. They have a good receiving core. They have Mike Evans and they have Chris Godwin, but I don't think it's gonna be enough for Baker to win them a lot of games. I don't, and then I don't think their defense is gonna be that good this year. They might be like top 20, but that's still not that good. Um, Number 30 for me is the Houston Texans. Um, I just think it's gonna be a big developmental year for CJ Stroud and Will Anderson being really top, 2 and 3 picks. It's going to come with a lot of mistakes, a lot of losses, maybe even close losses. But this team doesn't really excite me at any position, so I don't have a lot of faith in them winning a lot of games. For me, 29 is the Indianapolis Colts. This team is young. I mean, it's probably going to make a lot of mistakes. They have a lot of good players on both sides of the ball, young talent, but I think it's going to be a rough rookie season for Richardson if he gets a starting job over Gardner Minshew. Because as of right now, what I was looking into is that they haven't even said who's going to start yet. Because Gardner Minshew is getting a lot of first team reps in practice at the same time, so we'll see what happens there. And it doesn't help that Jonathan Taylor is wanting a trade and he wants out. Because I think who is their backup running back is Zach Moss. So they're gonna have to pick up a running back if they get rid of Jonathan Taylor. Um, so moving on to 28, the LA Rams. I mean, this team has three good players, in my opinion. You got Aaron Donald, you got Cooper Kupp, and you got Matt Stafford. And it's not looking like they're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff. I even heard that Matthew Stafford does not know the names of the people on his team. He has a book with the names and faces. I mean, that's just what I read. I'm not sure if that's true. Don't come at me. I'm just saying what I read about. But I don't expect them to look good right away. I mean, maybe they could win some games towards the end of the season, but I don't expect them to look good right away, especially with Matthew Stafford coming off whatever injury he had last year. But there is an upside. I think Van Jefferson's gonna have a nice breakout year, so you could look forward to that. Um, for me, 27 is the Las Vegas Raiders. I really don't trust Josh McDaniels as the coach here. Jimmy Garoppolo's a quarterback that I've never been sold on. Really, he's just you put him there and he's gonna be okay, but he's not gonna win you games. If he gets put in a situation where he has to go and win the game, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that guy. Um, the good thing is Josh Jacobs said, or he's supposed to be coming back to the team. I think recently he has, and that bumped them up in the rankings. I had them at 31 without Josh Jacobs. It wasn't gonna be good. Um, along with Devontae Adams being able to make any quarterback look good. So, like, you see the way everyone thought Jared Stidham was like the next big thing when he had that one good game with Devontae. So, moving on to 26, I have the Carolina Panthers. I think they're gonna start slow with Bryce Young. Like they really have to get it going. I think they have a solid core like on defense. They have a lot of young guys. They have Brian Burns. They have J.C. Horn, Jeremy Chin. I think they have a good defense. Like a good young defense that will probably take a couple games to get into like a nice rhythm. But I think they're gonna be fine on defense. They just need to score a lot of points to win games, I think. I don't know how quickly they're gonna put it together, and that makes me like doubt how well the season's gonna be for them, to be honest. Um, 25, I have the Washington Commanders. I just don't know how good Sam Howell's gonna be coming into the starting position. Um, the offense is gonna be pretty good with Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. I think those are good young weapons to put around this young quarterback. Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson are really, really good as a running back duo, in my opinion. I love the defensive line there. Like they have a lot of good, solid guys there. I think that could be enough for a little bit, but they have to stay healthy. Like if Chase Young gets hurt again, it's not looking good. I'm just like, I need that front four to really, really be healthy and dominate at the point of attack. Like if they do that, then they could probably win more games than I think, but we'll see what happens there. Um, 24. I have the Chicago Bears. I'm a Packers fan, so like I don't really like the Bears anyways. If it was my choice, I would put them last, but I just trying to be unbiased here. Um, I think they're very young. I mean, they don't. I don't know how their defense will hold up this year. I think their defense will be like bottom five in the league, but that's my opinion. I don't know all like the stats and like the advanced stats and all that whatever, but I think the offense will be very fun to watch with Justin Fields, Chase Claypool, DJ Moore, uh, what is it, Darnell Mooney. I think it's gonna be fun to watch offensively, but I think their defense is what's gonna be losing them games. Sadly, that's just kind of how some teams go. Um, 23, I have the Tennessee Titans. I think they're gonna be solid with whatever quarterback ends up playing, but not good enough to win a lot of games, in my opinion. They're gonna need like Houston Texans, DeAndre Hopkins to make the playoffs. I think they're gonna he has to have a good year, a great year. I was like, and they need to have a consistent starting quarterback, like somebody that's there for more than half of the season. Because like, I think their defense will be lower end of the league, and they need to put up points to win games. That's that's just what I'm going off of from what I know about the team. But yeah, I think they're gonna have to put up some points to win some games. Like they're gonna need to like have 35 points like a game to win a lot of games, in my opinion. 22. The New England Patriots. This was a little hard for me to put the Patriots here. It really hurts my soul because I know the Patriots are always supposed to be like you always think the Patriots are gonna be good. In the last couple of years, they just have not been good. Um, I think this team's gonna be as good as Mac Jones is. If Mac Jones has a good season, this team will win a decent amount of games. The defense will be solid. A run game will get them wins, but they need Mac Jones to get into rhythm with this Bill O'Brien offense. I think the fact that they have Bill O'Brien as offensive coordinator again might help them win more games than you thought before. But I mean, if Mac Jones plays well, then this team's pretty good. It really just comes down to that. Devontae Parker and Juju have to have good seasons. The pick of a Mike Gesicki might help. We'll see what happens there though. 21, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Uh, I don't really know how good Bijan is going to be in his rookie year. I think he's gonna have a solid season, or maybe even 1,000 yard rushing season. They're gonna rely on him to really pick up the offense. I don't know how well Ritter is gonna play. We saw last year that he wasn't doing too solid, but I think he kind of picked it up a little bit at the end of the season. If he can get a connection with Kyle Pitts, that's an athletic specimen right there, and that could win them some games. So I think that this is like a good spot for them. Number 20, Denver Broncos. Um, Broncos country, let's ride. I mean, Russell Wilson. Everyone's saying that he's like ready for another like good year. I know that he already. I'm pretty sure he lost Tim Patrick again for another season. Cortland Sutton, he needs to have a breakout season. He kind of already did, but he needs to have a really good season this year. Javonte Williams, the running back, needs to play well, and then you need to have the secondary play so good this year with how many good receivers there are in the league. But I think 20 is a good spot for them because they're not going to be like terrible. I think they're going to be a middle of the pack team. Number 19, the Green Bay Packers. That's how unbiased I'm being here. Green Bay Packers are going to probably struggle a lot in the beginning of the year, especially bringing Jordan Love in. He's been here for years, but like, I think he's gonna get the first couple game jitters. But I think that towards the end of the season, we'll gain a rhythm with all of our young offensive players. I think Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs are going to have good seasons. If y'all want to hear more about what I think about the Packers this season, I'll leave a link to the video that I made about how bright the future is for the Packers. So, number 18, I have the New Orleans Saints. I don't really know how they're gonna do with Carr, and then the first 4 games you're not gonna have Alvin Kamara, but you are gonna have Jamal Williams, who's one of my favorite players in the league. But I don't really know how well they're gonna play. They have Olave. I think they're gonna be like solid. They're gonna win like 7 to 8 games, but I don't think they're gonna be a playoff team. So, uh, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about the Saints. Number 17, I have the New York Giants. I think Saquon's gonna carry this offense, and he's gonna win them some games. I mean, you have Sterling Shepard. Uh, I think it's gonna be solid. I think they're gonna win like 8 to 9 games, possibly, depending on how well and how healthy the team plays. Um, 16, I have the Steelers. I just think that Pickens is gonna really, really, really have a good season with Deontay Johnson on the other side. Um, Pickett needs to play just a little bit better than he did last year. I mean, they kind of started picking it up in the last half of the season, and then their defense is just gonna be solid. Minka Fitzpatrick, uh, TJ Watt. I mean, it's gonna be fun to watch. I think they're gonna be a fun team to watch, fun young team. Number 15, I put the Cleveland Browns. This really just depends on how Deshaun Watson comes out playing, because if he doesn't play well, then this team's not going to go really far. They have a lot of weapons, in my opinion. I like Amari Cooper. I like Nick Chubb. I like Donovan Peoples-Jones. I like all those guys. They're all like really solid players, but they really need to have Deshaun Watson play to a level that he has played in the past. The defense, they're going to be middle of the pack, I believe, but yeah, I think this team's going to be fun if Deshaun plays well. Um, Number 14, I have the Minnesota Vikings. I think this team's going to be really fun to watch. Um, Running back wise, I don't know what's going to happen with the loss of Dalvin Cook, but I think they're going to be fine receiving wise with Justin Jefferson, the top receiver in the league, in my opinion. Um, Kirk Cousins, he's solid. He can't really be mad at him. He's like better than a lot of quarterbacks in the league, but it's gonna be like probably like last year. They're gonna play pretty well. Um, at number 13, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Um, Rookie receiver Jackson Smith. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I don't want to even try. But the rookie receiver from Ohio State, he's not gonna play. I think a couple games, or he has to have a wrist surgery. So we don't. Hopefully, he comes back healthy and ready to play. You have DK, you have Tyler Lockett, you have Kenneth Walker, and oh my God, who's the other running back? Dallas, right? Something Dallas. I forget his first name. Geno Smith's gonna play well again this year. Maybe not as good as he did last year, but I think he's gonna be solid starting quarterback. They're just gonna be There's gonna be there. Tariq Woolen, just get ready for some good football in Seattle again. All right, number 12. I have the Detroit Lions. I think they're just gonna play really well this year. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Marvin Jones, Jared Goff's just gonna be a solid piece. Uh, Jahmyr Gibbs. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna have a nice season. It's gonna be really good for him. He's probably gonna get a good amount of the carries. It's just gonna be fun to watch that offense, and then hopefully their defense can play well. Um, I know they have a few pieces, but I just need them to play well, and they will probably win a lot of games this year. Number 11, we have the Chargers. I'm really high on the Chargers this year. I just think the teams above them are gonna be better. I love Justin Herbert. He's really good. He's my starting quarterback in fantasy. If Keenan Allen and Mike Williams can stay healthy all season, even Everett play even close to what he played last year, it's gonna be pretty fun to watch them. And they have the defense. They have Derwin James. They have Bosa. It's gonna be pretty good. I think they still have Khalil Mack. Not 100% sure, but I think the defense is gonna be good. I think the offense is gonna be good. You have Austin Eckler still, so it's gonna be fun. Number 10. As much as it hurts me to say this, I think Dallas Cowboys are a top 10 team in the league. I think Pollard is gonna get a lot of carries and a lot of yards. He's gonna have probably like a 1,200-yard rushing season. It's gonna be really crazy to watch. And then if Dak can hook up with CD Lamb and hit Brandon Cooks deep, I mean Brandon Cooks, every team that he's been on, he's had 1,000-yard receiving season. So it's looking good. I think the only problem they have on the offensive side is the tight end, which I don't even know who it is. So what is it, Shoemaker or something? Their defense is going to be solid. You got Trayvon Diggs. I think they just picked up Stephon Gilmore. You have Micah Parsons. You have DeMarcus Lawrence. It's gonna be good. They're gonna be decent this season. Um, Number 9, I have the Ravens. I wanted to put them higher, but we don't know how Lamar and Odell are gonna come back from their injuries. Um, I think Lamar's gonna play well, to be honest, but I need them to show me more. So maybe like by week 3, I have them at like top 3 in the league on my power rankings. But yeah, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. We just don't know what's gonna happen with Lamar and Odell, and what is it? The rookie, is it Zay Flowers? I think. Yeah. Number 8, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. I just like this team a lot. I really do. I don't even. Trevor Lawrence is going to play well. Travis Etienne's one of my favorite running backs in the league. Then you have Christian Kirk. You have, what is it? Evan Ingram. I'm pretty sure Ridley's on this team now. Calvin Ridley coming off of his 1-year suspension. I think they're going to be really good offensively. Their defense just has to get some stops. That's really all they have to do. Number 7, I have the Dolphins. Just their offense is going to be electric this year. You have Tyreek, you have Waddle, and then they picked up Jalen Ramsey. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be back this season. I didn't hear what his injury was. I just know he got hurt and he's gonna be out for a little while. But yeah, if he comes back like in the middle of the season and plays well, then they could go pretty far in the playoffs. Number 6, I have the Jets. I think they're just stacked on offense. They have everything they ever wanted on offense. The Corey Davis retirement was a little bit crazy, but Aaron Rodgers has the weapons he wants, so they're gonna be good. You can't really deny it. As much as I don't want Aaron Rodgers to play that well, I just think they're gonna be fine. Number 5 for me, I have the Bengals. I think the Bengals are probably have one of my favorite receiving cores in the league. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. It's just really fun to watch those guys, and then Joe Burrow throwing to them. You have Joe Mixon, who I think is one of the most underrated running backs in the league. So it's gonna be really fun. At number 4, I have the 49ers. I think they're stacked everywhere. I just think the quarterback situation is gonna really, really, really mess them up because if Purdy doesn't do good, they're gonna be like, oh, throw Sam Darnold in, and then they're gonna be switching back and forth. I feel like they're gonna panic with the quarterback situation. I think Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle are gonna be fine. The defense is always solid somehow. They're just gonna be like one of the top defenses in the league, so that's gonna win them a lot of games. Number 3, I have the Buffalo Bills. I think uh, if Diggs and Josh Allen can stay the way they have been with Gabe Davis there also, I think they're just gonna torch the league. They're just gonna torch the league. Number 2, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they're coming back off this Super Bowl loss, and they really want to show people that they are still good. They want to show you like it wasn't a fluke that we got there and we won all those games last year. Jalen Hurts is going to come out swinging with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I'm pretty sure they have DeAndre Swift at running back now, so that's pretty exciting for me. I like Swift a lot. I think the Lions didn't use him very well after he came off of his injury, but we'll see what happens there. And number 1, you really can't deny it. I think the Chiefs are the best team in the league. They get carried by their explosive offense all the time. Their defense is kind of lackluster always, but they have a lot of good plays that they can do. A lot of good plays that they get every once in a while on defense, but their offense is out of this world. Um, they Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback in the league right now. Uh, Probably by the end of his career, best quarterback ever. That's kind of a bold prediction, but yeah, I expect the Chiefs to win like 11 to 12 games this year. But yeah, those are my power rankings. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. I kind of want to hear everyone's opinion. Uh, Let me know if I put someone too low or put someone too high. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to see me do this every week. What power rankings I think every team in the NFL is. Let me know if I missed anything, injuries, anything like that. Yeah, see you guys next time.